When we ask God for something, we often have a firm image of how He should answer us. The danger with this image is that it can prevent us from seeing that God has answered us, but in another way. We only have to look at the sublime nature that surrounds us to realize that our God is very creative. He created animal species that live underwater that no one will ever see. There are flowers growing in environments so hostile to human that no one can admire them. God has ideas that go beyond our intelligence. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, and your ways are not my ways, says Yahweh. Isaiah 55:8. It's good to tell God our desires and what we prefer, but when it comes time to respond to our needs, we do not need to suggest solutions to God. He knows better than us how to do so. We have all heard the story of a man who was surprised by a flash flood. He took refuge on the roof of his house and prayed to God to save him. One of his neighbors came to him with a small boat and offered to take him to safety. The man refused, saying he was waiting for God's help. Then professional rescuers came with a Zodiac. Oh, but the man refused to leave his roof. He was waiting for God's help. Then an helicopter sent by the army came to get him out, and he also refused their help, claiming he was waiting for God's help. Then he drowned. When he got to heaven, he complained to God, "Why didn't you save me?" God said to him, "But I sent you a boat, a Zodiac, and even an helicopter." We continue to act the same way with God. We have a huge debt, and we pray that God will send us the money. Suddenly, we receive an offer to work on a side project. Since the work is difficult and full of inconvenience, we refuse it, and we continue to complain to God. Our Father has 1,000 ways to save us. Sometimes He can give us money, and sometimes He can give us a job to make that money. It is not up to us to choose the solution. We must listen to God and follow His direction. We can ask God to use us for His advancement of His kingdom. And our pastor teaches on a Sunday that his church needs volunteers at the daycare. We agree to pray for God to send volunteers to take care of them instead of volunteering ourselves. In Luke 10, verse 2, Jesus told his disciple to ask the Lord of the harvest to send workers into his field. And the next verse, Jesus sent his disciples. Wow, what a quick answer to a prayer. What if God had already answered your prayer for a life partner? In our ministry, my husband and I have met several singles who complain about not being married. However, we have met men who could have been married a long time ago, but they did not want to put the effort on changing their little flaws to become pleasant. She'll accept me the way I am. If not, well, too bad. Well, they're still single. We have seen a few women complaining about being alone while having a male best friend. So why not him? We asked them. Oh no, he knows me too well, and I don't have any butterflies in my tummy when I see him. It's not that God is not answering our prayers. It's us that is not liking His answers. Sometimes God answers our prayer to meet a great person by opening an opportunity to serve God. By refusing to serve God this way, we miss a good opportunity to meet people. In nothing be anxious, but in everything by prayer and petition with thanksgiving. Let your requests be made known to God. Philippians 4:6. The verse here does not say, make known to God your solutions, but your needs. Leave the solution to God. If this message made you realize that you have indeed missed some great opportunity, what can you do? Begin by repenting from your stubbornness and pride, and choose from now on, that you will do the step that God tells you to do. It's never too late to start with God again. You will have lost time in this and maybe great opportunities, but look forward and enter your calling.